Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, once again, it's time for Ask TFC. As a matter of fact, it's actually past time for it because I had a few things that just kind of got in the way and things got slowed down. So, given that and the fact that there are a bunch of questions to deal with, let's just jump right into this sucker. Question number one. What is your favorite meat of all time? Can be anything. Well, I would say that basically beef, specifically lean beef, the good cuts, would be my favorite. It's not something I can afford to buy very often, but that would be my favorite. Following that would be things like ground turkey, grilled chicken breast, tuna, and smoked sausage. That's pretty high up on the list, and so on. There's a number of others that I can't think of right off the top of my head, but I'd say beef is definitely on the top of the list. Question number two. Which active Minecraft LP'er is your favorite and why? Okay, that one would have to be a toss-up between three that I can think of off the top of my head. Simplegamerz, Hypnotizd, and EthosLab. Simplegamerz, he's got a good, just a good style about him. He doesn't get all rowdy and crazy and whatnot. He's deliberate, he thinks about things, and he does some good builds, some cool designs. It takes him a while to do them, but he does them great. Hypnotizd, he does some great builds. His single player LP has been a favorite of mine for a long time, and then he stopped doing it. But his stuff that he's doing on the Hermitcraft server is really good. Highly recommend him, as well as Simplegamerz. And of course, EthosLab. What can I say about Ethos? You learn something watching his videos. I have learned a lot watching EthosLab. So again, highly recommend it. All right. Question number three. Have you already told the story about what happened to your arm in 1999? If not, chalk that up to the next Ask TFC. Okay, I have told that story, but I can't for the life of me think of a video in which I've done so. But it's basic enough. I was driving my way to work one morning, and I was extremely super tired because, like an idiot, I had not gone to bed until 3 o'clock that morning, and I had to get up at 5:30 to get ready and go to work. And so I was driving to work, and I fell asleep at the wheel. Next thing you know, I had plowed into basically a billboard set on the ground, framed in brick, that was like, "Welcome to," whatever the name of the town was. And I plowed into that at 45 miles an hour, and my arm hit the steering wheel and broke laterally along the length of the bone into like 3 pieces. And because of the lack of the right kind of insurance, namely any, that would pay for it, and so on and so forth, it never got fixed, and at this point it probably never will be, at least not without some kind of a major miracle here. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. And as a result, it usually aches at least a little bit, and I almost always know when it's going to rain. Okay, question number 4. Do you think Mojang has slowly destroyed the look of cobblestone? Well, I don't think there was anything slow about it, for one thing, because they had the original look, and then bang, they changed it to another look. And in a lot of people's minds, that did destroy it. I'm not sure whether it did or not. I have to admit, I missed the original cobblestone texture. But did they destroy it? I don't know, they smoothed it out an awful lot. And given that it's cobblestone, it doesn't strike me that smooth is quite the right look for it. So I think maybe they didn't do it any good, but did they do it slowly? No, they did it bang in one update. Question number 5. Twitter. Did anyone ever find out how much the doggy in the window was? No, that's a closely guarded secret. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Question number 6. what is your favorite episode of SG1? I have a lot of favorites there, but I think the one that stands out the most right now is, I think it's at the end of either season 1 or season 2, I forget which, in which Jack O'Neill ends up meeting the Asgard face to face, because he had one of those ancient brain suckers latch onto his head and dump the knowledge of the ancients into him, and it was going to kill him unless he found some way to do something about it. So he ended up modifying the Stargate with technology nobody understood and went to see the Asgard, who fixed him. That was really good. The end of that episode was totally epic. Alright, and question number 7. How are you doing on the goals you talked about? You should do regular updates. You know, you're right about that. I should do updates on that. And I think I will in the next video. In the meantime, I will say that as far as the goals I'm talking about, that I talked about, it's going kind of slow right now to start with. I mean, the new subscribers are happening, and I'm still getting decent inspiration for videos, although I'm not doing so good at regularly uploading on this channel like I should. I'm late most of the time. I'm behind. I'm at least a week behind. So I'm going to have to really latch onto some inspiration and do a flurry of videos sometime real soon, just to get caught up and then see what I can do about staying caught up. And perhaps this update thing can be part of that picture. Alright, that's it for the questions. I actually got it in under 8 minutes, which actually surprised the daylights out of me. But we're still over 7 minutes here, and so I'm going to say thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.